Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Friday Night Smackdown, 6th of December 2019. We kick off the show with Miz TV. Miz says he was going to have Daniel Bryan on, but due to last week's attack, that's not happening. Daniel has disappeared since last week's attack. Miz says, I've known Daniel since he first stepped in the WWE ring. They might not be friends, but he knows how much Daniel means to the fans. Last week, we saw the real Daniel Bryan and the rebirth of the Yes Movement. Then the Fiend yanked him away, and he's not been seen since. Miz says he doesn't like Daniel Bryan, but he cares. He'll get to the bottom of this and he'll find out what happened to Daniel. Then Firefly Funhouse bursts onto the Titantron. Prays, hello, Miz. You do not want to know what's happened to Daniel Bryan. He does not want to know what happened to Daniel. Could be with him. Bray says he may not be done with Daniel Bryan. Daniel was coming to play with him at TLC, but now it doesn't look like he'll be there. Miz suggested the Miz play with him instead. Miz says, this is not about me, it's about Daniel, and Daniel is like family. Bray says, family? He then shows a picture of Miz's family, Miz, Maurice, and their children. Bray says, do you want to play with me now? And then Miz leaves, and then Bray says goodbye. And then Miz is on the phone, tells Maurice to calm down, everything will be fine. He tells Maurice to lock the doors, turn on the alarm. He's going to do something about this, and he has no choice. Miz says he is coming home. Overall, a very good segment. Very, very, very good segment. The Miz being the kind of, I don't like this person, but this is the right thing to do, kind of works for his character right now. Bray's just amazing as usual, especially bringing in Miz's family into it was really nice. Very, very good touch. I'm going to give that segment a solid 9 out of 10. Very, very, very good way to start SmackDown. We then had Mandy Rose versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa wins with the Twisted Bliss. Overall, the match was, I'm going to give it a 1.75 out of 5. Not really anything, but a nice way for Alexa Bliss to return with a big win. So, that was nice. Then we move on to Dana Brooke and catering. And then Drake Maverick is there. He brings up her date with Batista. Dana says she's excited about it. Drake says, I'm excited both, but I feel like I've been rejected because we had something. Drake asks Dana, what does Batista have that he doesn't? Elias stops by, has a song. Elias points out Batista is a millionaire and tall. Drake has a better chance of getting lucky with a blow-up doll. He suggests that Drake is still having trouble sealing the deal with his wife. Elias suggests Renee has been in his bed. Drake slaps him and walks away. Dana asks Elias if that happened, and Elias says it did not, but something will happen. Oh, God. Okay. Let's just continue the segment before we rate the thing. Drake Maverick's in the ring and says, do you think this is funny? Is my life a joke to you all? Elias thinks it's funny. Drake tells Elias nobody makes a mockery of him, makes a mockery of his marriage or the mockery of his beautiful wife. Come out, not to compete, but we're going to have a fight. Elias and Dana Brooke make their way to the ring. Drake is stopped by Elias. Elias palms him, keeps him at an arm's distance. He's sent to the mat. Drake misses the punch. Elias picks him up, drops him to the mat. Elias puts him over his knees and spanks him. Elias kicks him in the rear end. He falls to the floor. Dana sends Drake back into the ring. Elias with a kick and drift away. And then Dana pinned him. You know what? Why? Why are we doing this? Drake Maverick is entertaining and actually a very competent wrestler. Why is he being squashed by Dana Brooke and Elias? This is not going to end well for Drake Maverick, is it? This is just going to end with Elias getting a really, really meh win over Drake that no one cares about and just making the guy even more of a joke. Jesus Christ. I mean, oh God. The segment is getting a -1 out of 10. Did not like it. Drake could be treated a lot better. I'm not happy with how they did the segment at all. Just no. Let's move on. The Miz has got his bags while walking backstage. He sees a room bathed in red light. He sees a picture of Bray Wyatt, Maurice, and Miz's children. Bray tells Miz to say cheese and then hits him with the Sister Abigail. And then Miz is helped up. He asks where Bray is and where the photo went. The referee said he will get the doctor for Miz. Liked it. 7 out of 10. Very, very nice attack. Very, very nice point. Adding Bray into the photo of the family just to add to the psychological mind games that Bray is playing. Working very, very well for his character right now. Then we have a tribute to the Troop little video thing, which was very nice. I mean, I'm not going to rate it because it's not really a wrestling segment, but it's very nice that they do tribute to the troops to give honour to the troops in some way anyway. Then we have a number 1 contenders elimination match between Mustafa Ali and Shorty G, The Revival, Lucha House Party, and Heavy Machinery. Otis catches Metalik and Tucker tags in and hit the compactor to eliminate Grand Metalik and Dorado. Then Wilder hits a sunset flip on Otis for the win over Heavy Machinery, and then Shatter Machine for the Revival to win. I'm going to be honest, this match was long and really, really boring. 1.5 out of 5. It just was not an entertaining match at all. You can see a theme running through this show. And then there's a slight thing between the New Day and the Revival, saying the New Day is no more. We're taking back the titles and going back to the old day. Old school and old-fashioned tag team wrestling. After TLC, you can go to your podcast and complain and then talk about how being beaten by the best tag team in this company. Nah, 4 out of 10. It was meh. We then had a Roman Reigns interview. He was asked if he will do the same to Dolph Ziggler. He said he will do what he always does. Roman asked about Baron Corbin embarrassing. He said, wonder why Baron needs anyone to help him. Roman says he will embarrass Baron Corbin at TLC, whether it's table, ladders or chair, he will embarrass him. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Then we had a promo with Sheamus. He said, you cannot go home and you won't like what you find. That's true. SmackDown has become weak. It's become lazy. The Titans he faced have become pale shadows of themselves. In his absence, they did not face real competition. No one was fierce enough to stand against him. They say you can't go home, and he disagrees. He is the Celtic warrior, and he is home. He's ready to ravage whoever gets in his way. 8 out of 10. Like Sheamus, very good promo. We then had Lacey Evans versus Harley Jones. Roman's right for the 3 count, no rating. After the match, they had a bit of a promo between Sasha and Lacey, just taking digs at each other, like how the tag team's bad. Lacey's like, I'm a US Marine. I learnt about leadership and taught me about fighting. She'll drop Sasha where she stands. Sasha gets in Lacey's face. Sasha falls to the mat when Lacey winds up for the woman's right. She leaves. Bayley attacks Lacey from behind when she's just leaving through the curtain, and then Sasha and Bayley continue the attack. 3 out of 10. Not really much for this. Sasha's kind of annoying on the microphone. Lacey's not bad talking wise, and yeah, just please drop this angle already. It's not entertaining. We then go to the main event of the evening, Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler. During the match, Baron Corbin came down on a throne with 4 people carrying him. Roman with a spear for the win. Match was meh, 2.25 out of 5. But it's at the end where things get interesting. Roman attacks Corbin. The security attack Roman. Someone grabs Roman from underneath, kind of distracting him. Ziggler super kicks Roman to stop him putting Corbin through the table. Gets handcuffs. And then Roman is cuffed. chain is put around the ring post. Corbin keeps punching Roman. Ziggler with punches. And then Baron and Ziggler continue to pour dog food all over Roman. Yes, they rub dog food all over his face, hair and down his body. You know what? It worked in the story. I'm not going to say it's the worst thing I've seen today. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 10 for the ending segment. Because you know what? It wasn't particularly awful. It was cringy, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't completely awful. Overall, this show was meh. Very, very, very meh. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Apart from the Bray and Miz stuff, there wasn't anything that was really good. The Bray and Miz stuff was pretty much the only thing that carried this show, to be honest. It was not that good. But that has been my review. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button, share and subscribe, and I shall catch you all later. Bye!